The PETA thing is so much fun. Let's just get it. Let's just do it right away.
Yeesh.
The PETA thing, man, a lot of people are angry about this. I love it. I love the idea behind it, okay? Not for the animals' sake, just because it is so fun. Some of them are good. Some of them are bad. If you don't know what we're talking about, PETA put out a tweet that said, words matter. And as our understanding of social justice evolves, our language evolves with it. Here's how to remove speciesism from your daily conversations. Stop using anti-animal language. You want to hit us with some of these, Jake?
Let me start by saying I am firmly on both sides of the argument here. But yeah, let's kill two birds with one stone. That's something I say a lot.
You do say that a lot.
I usually twist it and say kill two birds and get stoned or something silly like that. Now they want you to say, I mean, that's barbaric, Jim. Killing two birds
with one stone. It's still impressive.
Now we're going to feed two birds with one scone.
See, this is one I'm not behind. Are you behind this one? We have to be in favor of or not in favor of going forward.
Oh, I'm in favor of both sides of everything, though.
Oh, I have strict ones I like and ones I don't like. So this one,
I want PETA to be so happy with their punny sayings they came up with, but I want the world to obviously still say beat a dead horse and not feed a dead horse.
So we have differing opinions here. Feed two birds with one scone is so fucking easy. You just sit there and you hold a scone and two birds are going to come eat it. It's completely different meaning than kill two birds with one stone, which is hard to do. So, PETA, you really missed the mark on this one.
I think in its heart of hearts, you're saying you're taking care of two problems with one solution.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, that is the hard part. But killing two birds with one stone, that's a hell of a shot.
Oh, yeah. That's always impressive.
That's impressive. Feeding two birds with one scone.
Any fool could feed two birds with one scone, yeah.
Anyone can. You don't need quick wit or creative thinking to feed two birds with one scone. You just have one scone and you just sit there. So I'm against that one. I'm team kill two birds with one stone. Also, birds are assholes.
Here's the one I thought about going down PETA's throat about was be the guinea pig.
Yeah.
And then they say be the test tube. And aren't we doing test tube babies and stuff?
Yeah.
Isn't that going to offend people? Does that offend scientists?
Well, I think scientists love test tubes. I think they're pro test tubes.
They could be.
PETA has a point on this one. I'll give them that. But be a guinea pig is a pretty cool saying. I'm going to guinea pig that. I use that a lot. The Tampa Bay Rays guinea pigged a lot of baseball strategies for the rest of the MLB. They didn't test tube them.
They test tubed a few ideas. I think that's the only one that I'm purely against what PETA came up with. I think there's if guinea pigs can be mad, I think some test tube people could be mad. Test tube babies.
Yeah. I'm team guinea pig again. Now,
okay.
This third one.
Right.
I love what PETA came up with.
Right.
It's beat a dead horse. Instead of saying beat a dead horse, say feed a fed horse. Dude, I love it. Feeding a fed horse. Oh, don't go feeding a fed horse. It just cracks me up. I'm just picturing a fed horse just eating till he's sick. Come on. Why are you doing this to me? Take it away from me.
This was the one that initially I was like, because I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of animals that'll eat, like you're just saying, that'll eat themselves sick. So I was wondering if that's common in horses, that now PETA, you could essentially flip it back on them and be like, oh, so you want us to feed horses to death?
Although beating a dead horse doesn't hurt anyone.
The horse is already dead.
Yeah.
Why is that and beating a dead horse is supposed to be a bad thing. You don't need to do it. So PETA should encourage that.
Yeah, well,
feeding a fed horse is dangerous.
Yeah, or the horse is just not hungry anymore and just looks around so it's a useless task. But either way, I might start using feed a fed horse because I think it makes me laugh.
It's fun to say.
You already fed that horse. Like, that's what I'm going to turn it into now.
Right.
I've already upped it one thing.
You've already moved on.
Yeah.
You've upgraded.
If you start talking about something over and over again, Jake, I'm going to be so excited to use, Jake, you've already fed that horse.
Right.
That's like a good time for me.
I know.
I just penciled it into the rest of my calendar. Use, feed a fed horse.
I'm happy for you.
The only time beating a dead horse would be mean is if like you made all of his horse family watch you beat his dead body.
Now, bring home the bacon is the next one.
This one thoroughly confused me.
Okay.
Because I was like, you can't say bacon? Like the rest are like you're beating a horse. You're herding guinea pigs. You're killing 2 birds. So you're killing 2 birds. You're killing guinea pigs with tests. You're beating an already dead horse. Just the word bacon is out of our lives?
Do you know how they get bacon?
I understand that. But there's nothing happening. Like the rest within the phrase, something bad's happening. Bring home the bacon. So this one is just saying the word bacon we shouldn't say anymore.
Yeah, you don't want to encourage people bringing home bacon because it kills more animals.
So you want them to bring home the bagels. Now,
bring home the bagels.
In a literal sense, I'd much rather someone bring home bagels than bacon.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good call. And yeah, again, this is one of those things that you could loophole and you start going through carbohydrates, and I don't know. I feel like someone could spin the bagels pretty good against PETA, but no one's done it yet.
I'm this is like almost a 50-50, but I'll lean bagels. I don't care about bacon. Bacon's overrated.
Yeah, this one might be the most right down the middle. Like, who cares?
If bring home the bagels starts becoming a saying, that's cool. And if people start bringing home bagels to me, that's awesome. If someone brings home bacon, I'm like, okay, well, what am I going to eat it with? Do you have any bagels?
People need to bring more things home.
All
Bring
right.
home the shakin'.
Ooh, that was the theme song today. Whole lot of shakin' from Big Maple. You did like it, I guess.
I guess I did.
And the last one is take the bull by the horns. This one is so funny.
This one sucks.
No, instead they say take the flower by the thorns. So let me paint a picture for you here, PETA. On one side, you have a human in a ring. A bull is charging them, right? Or they're riding a bull. And they are taking it by the horns. They're riding that bull. They're overcoming it. They're like standing in the face of fear and just being gung-ho and getting after it, right? And now what you've done, PETA, is you've compared it to some dumbass just grabbing a bunch of thorns and cutting himself in the hand.
Yeah.
Completely different meanings. Like, badass people take the bull by the horns. Blind people and idiots take the flower by the thorns. Completely different things.
Yeah, and so PETA follows up their original tweet with, just as it became unacceptable to use racist, homophobic, or ableist language, phrases that trivialize cruelty to animals will vanish as more people begin to appreciate animals for who they are and start bringing home the bagels instead of bacon. So bringing home the bagels was the one they used in their like powerful follow-up, Jim.
It's not bad. Feed a fed horse is still my favorite because I think that works. Like, I just like it. I just like it.
Yeah, and then this is where the internet starts to win because they, I mean, there's obviously a bunch of reactions, but, you know, there's someone commented, surely y'all have bigger fish to fry.
Mm-hmm.
A gentleman said the elephant in the room here, you let the cat out of the bag, you're on a wild goose chase. You should quit cold turkey.
That was pretty good.
I don't know. I'm happy PETA's fighting the fight.
I'm happy they gave me a laugh.
I'm happy they gave you a laugh.
Yeah. All right. Let's go on to the more news. 3